My beautiful Black people, regardless of how much education you pursue or the way you might present yourself at large, just understand that as long as you have that skin tone, that dark hue, that rich melanin, you will be perceived a certain way, regardless of how you feel, regardless of how detached you might be from the Black community. Let's say you're someone that has, vehemently focused on trying to be perceived as a good Black person or someone that is against a certain culture. Regardless of all of that, people from other ethnicities are viewing you differently. And by you going out of your way to treat other Black people that might not be pursuing that same type of activity or might not be spewing that same type of rhetoric, it does not help your case at all. Because while I understand that there might be a fight for a bifurcation between classes, right? Because obviously we do know that classes play a role in the way that people can be perceived, just know that we're all being lumped together. So at the very least, what we can do as a people at large is not make it hard for each other and show each other some love and care, right? Like, I don't care if you are Nigerian, I don't care if you're Jamaican, I don't care where you're from. You're being consumed the same way. I know that the cultures are a little bit different. I know that the way people perceive you in your mind is different because you're telling yourself that story. But unfortunately, it's not. Because Black is Black to everyone else on the world. So we might as well make things a lot easier for each other and work together. I know it seems like a far stretch. I know it seems kind of difficult to completely understand, but you have to realize that regardless of the way that you might feel about your counterparts, just realize and accept that the people out there that do not look like you are calling you the same names that you likely call the other people that you don't want to associate with. You're being lumped together. So as much as you might want to fight back and say, oh, no, I'm different, right? Like, I'm privileged. I go to a private school, or I go to this, or I go to that, or, I went to this Ivy League school. Doesn't matter. You're still Black. And that is something that is a part of your identity, and that is your identification marker first before everything else. I don't even care if you live in the suburbs. It doesn't matter. You could be in the suburbs and you could be surrounded by white people. You could be surrounded by people of other ethnic backgrounds. Regardless, you're going to be the Black family and everything that comes with it. So at large, we're better off as a group, as a collective, showing each other love and grace. And I really do mean it, because I think that in the system of it all, we have so many brothers and sisters, and frankly, even I have made this mistake in the past, in which or even we are trying so hard to be on the right side of history, to be kind of like a good token person, right? And I'm being a little bit vulnerable here and also a little bit candid, but unfortunately, it's sort of like when you realize that all you're really doing is you're turning your back and villainizing the people that probably support you the most, or the people that are on the same exact journey as you. At a certain moment, there needs to be some time for reflection, right? You need to just accept the story that, you know what? It's really not me versus them. We're all on the same team. That's what it really comes down to. And all I'm arguing for, frankly, is for us to show each other a little bit more love. That's all.